Around a year ago, I was in the deepest point of my life. Not because something big happened, but because nothing happened. Every part of my life was slowly losing quality. The worst part, I knew I could change everything, yet every time I tried, I couldn't move. It was like my mind and body were too stressed to function from doing absolutely nothing. Then one day I was talking with my mother about finances. She told me how tired she was, how trapped she felt in debt. Right as she began talking about me, she broke into tears. That moment hit me harder than anything. Without saying a word, she showed me exactly how far I had fallen. And right there, something inside me shifted. Now, 11 months later, I can proudly say I've reshaped my life into something I'm finally proud of. Here's how. Step 1, your world is a reflection of you. One of the most important realizations I had was this: your world is a reflection of you, and you are a reflection of your world. Your world isn't one giant thing. It's made of layers that get smaller and closer to you. The world, your city, your home, your room, your clothes, and finally, your body and mind. When those smaller layers fall apart, your brain starts sending a dangerous message. If you can't control the smallest part of your world, how can you control anything bigger? And honestly, it was right. There were days I'd sit at my desk ready to work, but I'd cancel because I hadn't handled the basics: cleaning my room, organizing my stuff, washing my clothes, caring about my hygiene and style. Skipping these smallest responsibilities was destroying my confidence. I forced myself to start fixing them slowly. With every tiny improvement, I felt control returning. I felt worth coming back. But that was just the foundation. Step 2, cut what doesn't matter. Now that control and confidence were starting to bloom, I wanted to face one of the biggest problems in my life, a habit that was stealing my time, destroying my focus and harming my brain: my phone. I asked myself 2 honest questions. What actually matters to me, and what kind of life do I want to build? When I looked closely, I realized most of the content I consumed didn't matter at all. I didn't care what people posted, what influencers were doing, or meaningless trends. None of it added value, yet I consumed endless nonsense every day. I decided to cut it out, but I had to be realistic. I was addicted. I made my iOS icons black and white, moved distracting apps out of reach, and removed them from my home screen. I kept reminding myself of the person I wanted to become. Slowly, without forcing it, my screen time dropped. I had more attention, less brain fog, a calmer mind, and more time for what actually mattered. Cutting distractions wasn't just a habit, it was a mental upgrade. Step 3, start small, start right. Once I cleared mental space, I focused on the simplest habits, because habits don't just improve your day. They shape your identity. Making your bed, taking a shower, doing a quick stretch, cleaning your desk, drinking water, and 5 minutes of journaling. These tiny actions turn you into someone who starts the day as a winner. Starting the day with a win creates momentum, giving more focus, better mindset, and higher confidence. This is where my confidence started building for real. Step 4, structure your days like the life you want. The truth is, life is built from ordinary Tuesdays, not vacations or celebrations. I asked myself, what does my ideal Tuesday look like? A day where I made progress, felt balanced, and wasn't overwhelmed. I built a schedule around health, relationships, career, finances, fun, and learning. It didn't need to be perfect. It needed to be consistent. As I structured my days started structuring me. Step 5, move your body, fuel your mind. The gym became a turning point, not for looks, but because effort always equals progress. I also improved my diet, cutting sugar, reducing processed foods, eating cleaner meals, and staying hydrated. My energy went up, my mood improved, and my discipline grew. Training my body didn't just transform how I looked, it transformed how I thought. Step 6, do what you say you'll do. Clarity, structure, habits, momentum. None of it mattered unless I could trust myself. Every time I failed to follow through, I slipped backward. But every time I kept my promise, even small ones, I grew stronger. I learned through my journey that you can chase big goals without hating yourself. Be disciplined, yes, but kind to the voice inside your head. That combination changed everything. Step 7, consistency over everything. The final step was simple. Don't quit. Some days I felt unstoppable. Some days I was failing again. Some days old habits returned. You don't need perfect days, you need consistent ones. I appreciated my grind, my progress, and I kept going, even when it felt slow. If these 11 months taught me anything, it's this. Your life doesn't change all at once. It changes layer by layer, day by day, decision by decision. Take control of the smallest parts of your world, and the bigger parts finally become possible. One quote guided me through it all. Always choose being proud over being temporarily happy. Your struggle has meaning, your effort compounds, and your story is still being written.